The next one is from it's from Johnny Nitro again. This guy did one last week. Okay. Hi guys. By the way, my name is Legend. That's the subject.
Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, K-Dog and Disco, do you think the WWE should keep on having shows with only a few matches and showing a few pay-per-view matches at this point? It was fun the first SmackDown I seen. It was different. I just started to watch SmackDown the week before, so it was going to be a date night thing with my girl. But after like the third one like that, I think they should just stop showing them. It's hard to watch. Do you think it would be better to wait till all the roster can come back, or risk losing viewers and fans because of how hard it is to watch with no crowd and only a few wrestlers? You have to think, if you only watch the show for your favorite wrestlers and they're not there, why watch? The guys, I have tons of questions your way. Give me something to do at this point, but only watch YouTube stuff for now. Here's what I'll say about their shows, is that, the wrestling part isn't working because it just looks too awkward. It's not a good watch. You agree with that?
Yeah, bro. I was thinking about that the other day because I saw the first SmackDown, which I thought was terrible, and I watched every SmackDown since then. I've watched every Raw, and it's been brutal to watch. I almost think that they need to do a combination of like some guys that can cut some good promos, and they're cutting him, and then somebody comes in and maybe interferes, video packages, and just do other things.
Do it like a magazine show.
Character development, like a magazine show, right?
So exactly. The guys there's a lot of sit-down interviews, maybe a few face-to-faces.
Right. Maybe even a run-in during a confrontation.
Maybe do a cribs where we go to one of the guys' houses, show them his house. One of these guys, rich guys, have a nice house, and then show some classic matches. Right. Because the UFC does a similar show.
Yeah.
UFC will have classic matches, and in between they'll show current stuff. Like current things and stuff. You could do that. Yeah.
Let's face it, though, with the current, what's going on with the coronavirus and all that, and all the different laws in each state and the stay-at-home orders and whatnot. I know WWE taped some last week. They taped for Raw, they taped for SmackDown, they taped WrestleMania, and that'll last them a few weeks or whatever. But what happens when the taping stuff runs out? And some of these guys won't be able to travel. Some of these guys
record from your house like they do on a lot of TV shows. I saw a show. I've seen shows where the host is in his house.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Jimmy Kimmel I saw the other. What's this guy's name?
Konnan
Jimmy
O'Brien
Kimmel
too.
Was like in his house, and then he had that chef, the Puerto Rican chef Andre, whatever his name is, and he was cooking at his house with his daughters.
Yeah.
All right. And they were both using Skype or whatever the fuck they're using, Zoom or whatever. And then the next guest was like that, and they just had a show from fucking, from their house.
Konnan O'Brien's doing it. Howard Stern for the first time, even though he badmouthed podcasting, is now basically doing the equivalent of a podcast because he has to record. Howard Stern. So he's home. Yeah. Robin's home.
I heard his show stinks now. I talked to Madden about that the other day. I guess Stern's show is just everybody that he used to have heat with, he made up with.
Yeah. Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen, Roseanne.
Yeah, and I think his fans are all calling him a sellout and stuff. Did you hear about that?
Well, he goes very anti-Trump on there now, and people are like, fucking, this is another show that's like this, like Kimmel.
Right.
And Kimmel's his boy, so.